So let's now set our sights on some international conflicts. The war between Russia and Ukraine, as well as the war between Israel and Hamas, both happened or started rather, while President Biden was in office. And on the campaign trail, President Trump said they wouldn't have started under me, and I will be able to quickly wrap them up. They have not been wrapped up yet, but first, let's start with the war between Russia and Ukraine, because earlier this month, President Trump hosted separate meetings with the leaders of both countries, Russian President Putin and Ukrainian President Zelensky. And the goal of that meeting was to have those meetings rather, it was to have some sort of ceasefire deal, and a peace agreement was not reached then. What do voters think about President Trump's handling of this conflict?
Well, voters are essentially saying that there needs to be a strategy behind the efforts that the administration is undertaking. So when you ask them, do you support Trump's efforts to end the war in Ukraine, 66% say yes. And they are largely supportive of what he's doing. And we even asked, do you think that President Biden could have pulled off these meetings with world leaders, whether it was with Putin or with the Europeans or not? And 60% say that Biden was not capable. And Trump is bringing new energy to the effort. At the same time, 60% think that the meeting with Putin was unsuccessful precisely because there is no roadmap coming out of that meeting. And ironically, voters think that Trump was much more successful at, unifying the Europeans and getting them aligned than he has been with Putin. Ultimately, what is at play here is that most Americans do not believe that Putin genuinely wants to end the war, whereas at the same time, they believe that the Ukrainians do genuinely want to end the war. And because of that, two-thirds, 67%, say that the U.S. should continue to provide weaponry and impose sanctions, so provide weaponry to Ukraine and impose sanctions on Russia. 69% support direct security guarantees for Kiev. And really, we've been asking a hard question, which is, which relationship is more valuable to the United States? 69% believe that the relationship with Ukraine, which has offered 50-50 profit share in terms of trillions of dollars in mineral wealth to the United States and is keeping Russian aggression in Europe at bay through its military courage and ingenuity, 69% believe that that relationship is more valuable than the relationship with Russia, which they view as a nuclear power and as a possible counterweight to China. And obviously, there's a lot that Russia could do with the United States and for the United States. So I think that the public wants a strategy. The public wants a roadmap. They have high trust in the Ukrainians, low trust in Vladimir Putin and the Russians. And they like the energy that Trump has brought to try to reach a deal and to stop the bloodshed. But frankly, they don't quite know where the United States wants to take this. And they are, by and large, firmly in the Ukrainian side or in support of the Ukrainian side, whether they are Republicans, Democrats, or independents. And it'll be interesting to see what the administration does with this information.